get a little R&R. Hello, lizard people. Today on the show, I got a lot of different jobs I'm doing. Wait till you see. I have no memory card. Okay. We got a little bit of rust on the door. I'm gonna fix it. And I'll show you how. Look at that, all on the bottom. This whole inside's gone too. Look at that, that's pretty bad. So my door bottom, this is gonna go all the way across, pretty big piece. I'm gonna prime and paint the inside of it, but it's got that lip on it. So I'm gonna cut the door right below that yellow line. Put a piece of tape on it so I cut straight all the way across. There we go, let's start it. That's how I do it. Got my tape line. I cut just above the rust. Get all that out of there. Now I gotta cut this inside piece off. Make a piece for that too. There we go. So cut the bottom out. So I scribed a line. That's what I usually do. Don't cut it all the way through. Waste my grinding discs. But if you just scribe a line, you can just run this back and forth. It comes right off. It saves a lot of your grinding disc. There it is. Beautiful. So there's that all cut out of there. I'm gonna cut the rest of this off too. Cut through this short edge, and then like I do before, I scribe the line and then I just bend this until it breaks off. Save a lot of grinding discs that way, and time. I need to cut through the whole thing. Making my piece for inside here. There it is, has to fit around this little piece there, so cut that, so it slides right in. It's gonna hang over there. It's gonna hang over there. It's gonna go right around that piece there. See? I'll weld it right there. Alright. Right there. There's Bandit. He dug a dirt spot in the grass, big dirt hole, and that's where he digs it up and lays in it because he thinks he's getting himself cool. Maybe it's working, maybe it's not. What do you think, buddy? Any idea? Okay, here's my piece all welded in. I seam sealed it, I painted it, I fixed the inside, set my fiberglass underneath, getting it all ready. Okay? For your eyes only. Right, so I get this all done, put my putty coat on, make sure everything's all nice and even. I'm still only gonna paint from this line down, that's it. We'll see. That's all I'm doing. All right, get the Ranger all taped. I primed the bottom of that, sealed the inside of this, and painted up inside there. Oh boy. In case you want to see the Ranger done, it's finished. So what I did was I had some blue tape right along this crease right here. So I put my last coat of clear, took the tape, peeled it off. It doesn't leave an edge, it kind of melts right in. Looks so open. You know how I like to finish last? This is all hazy. This one, I put some compound on it, but I buffed it out. Just buffed it out real quick with the buffer, which I set down right over there. Because I like to finish last, I figured, I'll clean up his headlights real quick. You can see how hazy it is right there, and if I uncover it a little bit. Humans, I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment to somebody else's channel. And if you enjoyed yourself, that's very nice. And if you didn't, there's nothing I can do about it. Bye. Now, if you're still watching, you're probably like, what the heck? I thought it was over. I gotta finish this. I'm so close. Just get it done already. All right, see this? This is my truck. I drive around, so I drive around because I don't ever have time to fix my stuff, and I gotta get to it. It's getting bad. I have to get to this before it gets too bad. So I took the day. I have half a day left, maybe a few hours. I'm gonna start this stupid thing. I gotta start or I'll never start. I let this go a little too long. Not good. It's really bad. The reinforcement on the inside is so good. It's just no big deal because I fix stuff like this all the time. It's just, it wasn't that bad. It's a year. Letting it go for a little, oh God, I gotta get this done. Bad, bad, bad. Here's the latest project. Gonna fix some rust in the back. I'll show you, hold on. Stay there. All right, so we gotta rebuild some stuff back here. You can see the rust around the edges over there. All this rust. And then I just noticed, I see, I'm like, what is this? It's all bubbling up right here. He wanted me to fix all that. I open the trunk lid. And I see all this. So there's more. I gotta, somebody cut those brackets out. I gotta fix that. And I gotta fix the usual rusty rocker panel stuff, which I'll show you. All right, rocker panel rust. That's what I do. Here's the other side of this. Holes, I gotta fix all that. And I found more rust as I looked. The more I look, the more I find. This trunk lid's falling on me, but inside there around the taillights, I'm gonna take all those out. And I found a little rust hole in the trunk. A rust hole in the trunk there. I found a rust hole over there. And the more I look, the more I find. And he's got rust in here behind the hinge. I need to fix that too. I see more rust right here. Oh boy, it just keeps going. I gotta fix all that too. Oh boy, there it is. Oh, there's all the rust from my truck. That's all the stuff that came out of my truck. Mice infested yuck. Anyways, a little project. It's a couple weeks I have this one for. We'll get into it. All right, I think I took this a little too far. Wasn't supposed to take the taillights, the trunk lid, and all this stuff off. But I started finding rust. So I started taking stuff off. Oh boy. What's this, Tim? That's not rust. No. That's right. That's right, Cinnamon the Rooster. It's not rust. Little crash job. All it needed was a fender. Crushed in the front. It was just a little too damaged to repair. So we got a new fender over there, getting it ready. That's it. It's really all there is. I'm going to touch up the bumper, and that's it on this one. I know I don't do that. So, but, hold on. So this one here, I found a lot more rust. A lot more rust. I showed you around there. There's going to be more money. But, I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that that's a hole in the floor. And that's underneath the, that's another hole. And there's another hole under here and the other side over there. Every time I open it up, it gets rustier and rustier and rustier. So I told him, and he's decided not to fix the car now. So now I get 3 weeks off. But look, no I don't. I can finish that thing, finally. I finally have time to finish this car. Oh, you guys are probably like, oh, you're so lucky. I am. I'm that lucky. So I'll get this thing all finished. I'm really close. That'll give me the time I need to finish this. So I'm going to have 3 weeks off because I had a cancellation on my calendar too. This was 2 weeks. Another car I was getting was another week job. So that's 3 weeks I'm going to have off. And then I have a week off because I'm going on vacation. Oh my word. So I'm going to have like a month off. It's going to be great. So you know what else I'm going to finish? I know you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Tim, you going to work on those? No, I'm not. Nope. But I'm going to get something done. And you're like, Tim, what? Yeah, 90% to 90%? No. See that car way over there? Sheila? I'm going to have a month off. I will definitely get that car done now. Maybe I'll take it to Lake George. Maybe. Oh, my word, I may have time to finish that. Oh, probably not. Don't get excited. That ain't going to happen. You know how that works out. He never made it. So he drove this over here. He had to drive it all the way over here. So now I got to put it back together so that he can drive it home. So that's what I got to do now. Take it apart, put it back together. Whatever. He said he'd pay me for my time. It kind of sucks. But that's okay. I have plenty to do. Well, I put it back together It's gonna leave now. We're not fixing it. I always have plenty to do. Always have more than enough to do. This is actually gonna be a nice break. Remember, I started cutting my rockers on my own truck off. Maybe that was a sign. So I can get that done. My wife's car needs fenders too on her car. Maybe I'll get all her rust done on, I'll get my rust on my own vehicles done. Oh my word. Okay, now you have successfully reached the end of the video. That's it. You can go home now.